Hello humans, demons, or whoever you are, Livius here. After taking a minor hiatus, I am back. We're starting the year off with a series that's been getting a resurgence on YouTube and Twitter recently. Randy Cunningham 9th Grade Ninja is an action comedy series. Created by Jed Elliott and Scott Thomas, the series follows a Peter Parker clone as the chosen ninja for the next 4 years, protecting Norrisville from an immortal wizard that uses people's emotions to turn into monsters for 100 years. It lasted 2 seasons with 100 episodes, from September 17th, 2012 to July 27th, 2015. 4 years earlier, in 2008, the duo was creating concepts for Disney's newest channel at the time, Disney XD. At first, it wasn't going to have much comedy and the art style taking inspiration from Kim Possible, until Jonan Vasquez, yes that Jonan Vasquez, was brought in to design the characters and the world. The animation was outsourced to Titmouse, a studio that animated a shitload of movies and shows, including Megas XLR. However, despite having everything going for it, Randy Cunningham came out during the height and popularity of both Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls, therefore overshadowing it, and years later it was cancelled. More on that later! After the show wrapped up, the creators moved on to other projects, like the Banana Splits movie and the Hanna-Barbera WWE crossovers. I could have gone my whole life without knowing this exists. To get my mind off it, let's talk about the main cast. Randy Cunningham, played by Ben Schwartz. I'm now questioning why Randy's costume isn't blue. Is our titular character we follow through the series an average high school student who desires popularity, but also just so happens to be a superhero, or in this case a ninja? Even though sometimes he's impatient and stubborn with the Nomicon, at times rather slack off to play video games, he proves time and time again that he's the right guy for the job, understanding humility, responsibility, generally becoming a better person through his experience as the ninja. Sometimes he doesn't need the ninja suit to save the day. Hell, he would even sacrifice his ninja suit to protect the ones he loves. He's a flawed character, sure, but a endearing and relatable hero, even though he's kinda stupid.
Okay, this is a tricky one. Let's see. Don't go in someone else's house, but McFist isn't just someone. He's McFist, and this isn't a house, it's a mansion. So unless I'm overthinking this, you're telling me do go in McFist's mansion, yes?
Which is more than I can say for Howard. Howard is Randy's best friend and loyal ally to the ninja, but he's kind of an asshole. He's selfish, irresponsible, throw Randy under the bus a lot of times, and an overall dick. I suppose he's funny, as he does have some good jokes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Animal McFist and Viceroy, voiced by John DiMaggio and Kevin Michael Richardson respectively, are the villain duo of the series. McFist is Norrisville's famous gazillionaire, the CEO of McFist Industries, and wants to kill the ninja. So he's basically Lex Luthor except with a robot brain arm. Viceroy is the mad scientist that does all the work, yet Hannibal takes all the credits for himself until everything gets out of hand, therefore blaming Viceroy. It's a hilarious, energetic dynamic between the two baddies.
When I told you to design an evil new creation to catch the ninja, did I say anything about it being a disgusting, useless blob?
Let me check my notes.
I don't care if it's disgusting or useless. I just want a blob. Get rid of it!
I'll just speedrun the classmates and teachers I think stand out to me, because most of them are just one note. I'm looking at you, Bucky. Teresa is Randy's crush. They both have a will they or won't they relationship that goes nowhere by the end of the series. Bash fills the role of the generic high school bully you see in other TV shows. Also, he's apparently McFist's stepson. Doug, who's voiced by one of the creators of the show, and for some reason everyone in this world hates his guts.
Isn't it the ninja's fault we were here in the first place?
Everyone's dismissed but Doug. Everyone go home except Doug.
So were all your monsters fake?
You sure you want to go down this road, Doug? Are you sure?
Sweet cheese, you just turned that poor kid to stone. Oh, it's Doug. Not sure how to feel about that.
Like, what the hell did he do to deserve this? Mr. Smith is a blind swordsmith, but knows Randy's secret identity. He's a really cool character, wish we got to see more of him. Miss Driscoll is the science teacher that should probably get arrested for necrophilia with her own husband. No, seriously, it was confirmed in the Halloween special that is his skeleton. Principal Slivovitz is the principal of the school. Knowing the monster chaos happening within the school, he tried his best. If I was in his place, I'd quit my job. Effing the champ for his car being destroyed every time.
Huh? Never fail. You want a robot to destroy your car? Go get it washed.
And lastly, Julian, voiced by D. Bradley Baker. He's the goth kid and the villain of the second season. Well, kinda, more on that later. Finally, we are at our best character, the Sorcerer, an immortal anarchist that feeds off people's emotions at their most vulnerable, mutating them into monsters until something they value is destroyed or a conflict is resolved. He recruits McFist and Viceroy to kill the ninja in exchange of superpowers for McFist, which explains why he tries to kill the ninja on a daily basis. But back to the Sorcerer. His goal is to break free from his prison to wreak havoc upon Northville, and get his revenge on the ninja for trapping him for over 800 years. Fun fact, this was one of the last roles Tim Curry played before he had the stroke. I got to say, for one of his last roles, he gave a chilling performance.
Listen to that. The muted thud of rejection. The angry clank of failure. All coming together in a glorious symphony of shame. Hang on. Here comes my favorite part. Exquisite.
The episode structure goes like this. Randy and Howard does a thing, Namakan teaches Randy lesson of the day, villain shows up, Randy learns lesson of the day by experiencing it. It does feel a little repetitive, but at least the lessons themselves have variety, so they're not teaching Randy the same thing over and over again. These episodes include Randy and Howard starting a rock band, Randy having to overcome his fear of chickens, crashing a pool party, a monster-filled D&D horror story, losing the ninja powers in the swamp, helping some random guy from the 80s, Howard being the ninja, and holiday specials for the first season. For season 2, there's an episode where Randy and Howard first meet, and the ninja is voiced by Patrick Warburton, a sick-ass guitar battle, a laser tag episode with real lasers, Randy and McFist battling to the death in a robot-filled city, a vacation resort invaded by robot pirates, the school being taken over by an AI, Randy was almost doxxed as the ninja, the duo in space with a monkey, and saving a local arcade from being shut down during Hanukkah. Now I'm going to gush about this show, so sit down, strap on, and shut up as I tell you all how beautiful this show looks. The character designs, especially for the robots and monsters, look great. The background looks nice and detailed. Everything that takes place inside the Namakan looks gorgeous. The action scenes look fast and fluid. You could mistake this for a modern cartoon right now. Did I mention I fucking love this art style? The show is at its best when they dive into the deeper lore of the ninja, Norrisville, the sorcerer, everything. Whether they be episodes centered around the sorcerers, other ninjas, Tengu, and the episode where the franchise peaked, Randy Cunningham, 13th Century Ninja, a time travel episode where we learn how the first ninja defeated the sorcerer, and how they seal him away, and also some of the jokes here being the most iconic.
I am going back in time to buy every box of my favorite discontinued breakfast cereal.
Oh, heaven.
Yeah, I hated oh heavens.
Okay, alright, okay. Yeah, no. Looks like I'm fighting the sorcerer today. That's not a big deal. Holy cheese, I'm fighting the sorcerer today!
Don't. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be all, Howard, looks like it's up to us.
I'm not gonna say that.
You're not?
No, because you just did.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
While I do love this series, it still has its issues. The over-reliance on fart jokes. They are abundant and could even ruin the moment of certain scenes. The worst it gets is Fartopia, a amusement park powered by farts. This is the worst episode of the show. Also, not really a complaint of mine, but something worth mentioning. The show invented its own slang. I only bring it up because people could get annoyed by it, and might think they're cringy. But in my opinion, this is a better alternative than saying something unironically like suck. Anyways, on to the series finale. So remember how I said Julian is the villain of the second season? Well, it's more like his evil clone from the Land of Shadows. This universe is equivalent to hell. Thanks to one of the Sorcerer's balls, please don't take that out of context, he switches place with the real Julian, while evil Julian go find the magical MacGuffins. Randy, having no choice, have to team up with the Sorcerer to take him down, until the Sorcerer backstab Randy to have one final battle, ending with the Sorcerer being reunited with his good self. The conflict between the ninja and the Sorcerer is over, Mooresville is saved, all the loose ends were tied up, everything would have ended here. And then this asshole voiced by Bruce Campbell shows up.
You enjoy those snacks, Ninja. Your greatest battle is just around the bend.
What the fuck was that? No, genuinely, what the fuck? What is this guy talking about? What does he mean by final battle? Why would Disney of all companies cancel this show on a motherfucking cliffhanger? And furthermore, why does Disney cancel their good shows on the second season? It happened to Kick Buttowski, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Wonder Over Yonder, and now this! Fuck you, Disney. Fuck you to oblivion! Alright, let's wrap this up before I do something I might regret. Randy Cunningham, Ninth Grade Ninja, is an underrated gem that's overshadowed by its contemporaries, but on its own, I say it's worth a watch, as long as you overlook the fart jokes. Jed Elliott and Scott Thomas put their heart and soul into this show. The show has gained a small cult following thanks to the compilations on YouTube. If you want to watch it, it's on Disney+, but if you have standards, it's on Amazon or iTunes. That about wraps it up. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, if you want to succeed at life, you gotta make a deal with hell. Whoever runs Disney, bring back Randy Cunningham, Ninth Grade Ninja, either as a Disney Plus special or a comic book. Bring this franchise back, you fucking cowards.